Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to be going over MX vs ATV Legends, kind of give you my overall thoughts on the game, and they just recently had a update, pretty big update for this game the other week, and I figured I'll go ahead and go over that, mainly to show you some of the new bike graphics that they implemented into the game for all the manufactured bikes, like the Honda, Kawasaki, and whatnot. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and jump straight into it, and let's go ahead and check out the first livery for the Honda. All right, so when this game first came out, all these graphic kits right here weren't initially on here, but through some updates they came out with some. But here's the new HRC, one of the HRC graphic kits they just came out with. Now I believe they actually ran this kit earlier this year at one of the Supercrosses, might have been one of the Anaheims. It has that pink, and then it got the teal, and then this is the just the stock one that I'm running right now. But yeah, pretty sweet. Alright, let's check out the Husky here. Over here to liveries. Again, same generic ones throughout all the bikes. And then the Husky actually has just one factory one right here. Not Rockstar, but just just a regular Husky factory kit that they created, I guess. And for the Cowie, they got two graphics kits that you'll see. They got this one, just a Kawasaki Renthal looking kit with the black fender back there. Our kit plates looking weird though, sides. And then they got the Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki, which is pretty cool. So it's pretty sweet. That one looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and check out the next one here, and on a KTM. I believe they just got one as well. No Red Bull, just a FMF KTM graphics here. Got the Yamaha 450 graphic here. They got two graphic kits. They got the Monster Energy Star Racing kit, which is pretty sweet. That one does look pretty sick. Thing is, it's a 23 graphic kit, it says, but it's not on a 23 YZ450. So this isn't the current. I think this model's from like 2 years ago. Last year's model. I'm not sure. It'd be nice if they updated the bike models in this game though. Also, they got a what's the other one over here? It's a Blue Crew. Yeah, the Blue Crew kit. So if you know that one, not too bad. But I prefer that one right there, the Star Racing one. The Suzuki is what we got for this thing. So we got two graphic kits for the Suzuki here. Just a generic Suzuki one, Rival by Rival Inc. You got this red and black one with the white fender, and then you got the blue one with the yellow fender. I like this one more. Change that seat cover to like a red one. The blue goes good with that kit though. Kind of like an old JGR looking Suzuki. That's what that reminds me of. That kit right there. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and jump to the gameplay, and then I'll give you my thoughts of the game. So guys, as I'm going in here to pick a track to do some time trials on, if you notice they got the, this game has the 2022 Nationals on here from the backpack they released, but as I'm scrolling down here, what is this? 2023 National tracks. As for all my knowledge, I haven't heard an announcement from this game that they're going to be having the outdoor series again. I'm not sure that they did on All Out. I think All Out they had 1 year of the replica tracks and that was it. They didn't create the new ones or anything like that. And they do some updates to the tracks too sometimes throughout the year. But yeah, so this, I don't know if this means that, I know a lot of people were hoping that Milestone would create a AMA outdoor game. So I don't know if this means that they won't be creating a game within the next year or so, because obviously if MX vs ATV has the rights to this year's season, then I doubt Milestone will be able to do those tracks. But very interesting, guys. Very interesting indeed. Keep an eye out for some more information on that in the future. But let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay. Alright guys, we're here at Millville, just logging some laps. It's been a while since I've played this game. It's probably been a few months. Really been on Supercross 6 lately and just now started getting back into MX bikes and enjoying that. But nevertheless, here we are bringing you some MX vs ATV Legends gameplay. And my overall thoughts on the game. Let's start with the pros, and then we'll go to the cons. Some of the pros, what I've liked about this game is the free physics, the free bike physics, like with the rider and bike physics right there. As you can see, just doing these manual whips, you know, just like in Supercross, the milestone game, just stuck with that scrub animation. It's always been a horrible, horrible thing they've had in that game. I wish they would take it out, but the free physics, free to whip. This is what everybody loves about this game, I believe. So I think draws most people to play this game is the free physics console. So free physics is one. The terrain deformation that this game offers, pretty cool. It's really awesome to have terrain deformation in a motocross game. I feel like it's a necessity. I feel like every motocross dirt bike game should have terrain deformation. Unfortunately, Milestone hasn't jumped on that ship yet, but it is what it is. This game has terrain deformation. I believe it's had terrain deformation since Reflex. That was the game to really implement that, right? It was groundbreaking at the time, and it was an awesome game. It's still probably one of the better motocross games to the. Another pro I would say is that this game has the rights to the AMA National Track. So if you're on console and you want to play the AMA Motocross Series tracks, this is it right here. This game offers that to you, and you're able to run the same tracks that the pros do. But for console gamers, that's a big deal. Unless you have a PC, you can play MX Simulator or MX Bikes. This is the only way you will get to run the AMA tracks. So that's a big bonus too. So, but again, guys, this is all just my opinions and how I view the game and what I'm looking for in a motocross game. But some of the cons I'll just go over real quick. I'll just list a couple. To what I feel like is the biggest ones. And the biggest con for me on this game would be just how arcade this game really is. How fast the gameplay is. I feel like if they can slow the gameplay down and just physics some, it could be a really, really good game. Probably the best motocross game on console for sure, without question. But look at me going down Mount Martin here. I'm going about 80 miles an hour. It's ridiculous, man. It's just high speed. It's just the gameplay's just way too fast. Now I know, with some practice, why not you get used to it? And actually, if you try to slow down, so I'm trying to hold them, balls to the wall all the time. You end up going smoother, and smoother ends up being faster. So you just have to learn how to adapt to the game and whatnot. But for me, just the fast gameplay, I think it's just the biggest issue for me. Another con would just be probably just the lackluster of customization content. The gear content, there's hardly any gear in the game. It does allow you to change some of the colorways on a few sets of gears, but there's not that many options really. Goggles, it's just cool that you can interchange like your pants and jersey and gloves, your boots, but the content's just not there for it. And then with the updates, they didn't have bike graphics for these manufactured bikes prior to this past update. They just came out, had the team graphics, but prior to that, there's one more update that had those generic liveries that added to it. But when these bikes first came out, when the game first came out, there was no graphic kits for these. But overall, man, it all depends what you're looking for. I enjoy jumping on this game and run some laps every now and then. Just trying to adapt to the game, which every motocross game plays different. You have to adapt and learn how to play those games in order to have fun with them. I feel like you can have fun with any game if you can learn how to play it and get decent at it, have some fun with it. But these MX vs ATV games are always fun to jump on. Like I said, this free physics. That's what everybody's looking for, is free physics. I think that's what really draws most people to this game. If you guys enjoyed MX First ATV Legends content, let me know down below in the comments. Leave a like. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. I really appreciate it. And maybe we'll bring some more MX First ATV content come outdoor season, guys. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.